Well, hello there, sugar. I have been waiting for you. Come on up the steps. Don't mind that old creaky board on the bottom. It has been singing that same song for 40 years. Just let yourself in through the screen door. Can you hear the spring stretch and snap shut behind you? That is the sound of safety. That is the sound of home. Come over here and sit beside me on the swing. I have saved this spot just for you. Here's a fresh glass of sweet tea. I put extra ice in it, just the way you like it. Listen to the ice cubes clinking against the glass. It sounds like little wind chimes, or maybe like distant church bells ringing in the valley. Go on and take a sip. Feel that cold sweetness run down your throat. It washes away the dust of the world. It washes away the worries of the day. Just let it all go, honey. You are safe here on Nana's porch. The sun is beginning to set behind the cornfields. Look at that sky. It is painted in colors that only the Lord could mix. Deep bruised purple, burnt orange like the embers of a dying fire, and a soft gray that promises rest. The air is thick tonight. Can you feel it sticking to your skin? It is heavy with the scent of honeysuckle and damp earth. That is the smell of a storm coming. But do not be afraid. We are sheltered here under the tin roof. I love the smell of the air right before the rain falls. It smells like ozone and dry dust waiting to be blessed. The crickets are singing their evening hymn. Listen closely. Chirp, chirp, chirp. They are praising the Creator in the only voice they have. And look over there by the oak tree. Do you see that tiny flicker of light? That is the first firefly of the evening, just a little spark in the shadows. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. That is what the good book says in Psalm 119. Just like that little firefly, God doesn't always give us a floodlight to see the whole future. Sometimes He just gives us enough light for the next step. And that is enough, darling. That is truly enough. Lean back into the cushions. I stitched this quilt myself one winter when the snow was high. But tonight it is warm. The wood of the porch swing is smooth beneath your hand, worn smooth by generations of prayer and laughter. Feel the grain of the wood. It feels like time itself, steady, enduring. I have my Bible here on my lap. The leather cover is soft and cracked with age. It smells like old paper and reverence. I was just reading about Elijah, about how he found God not in the wind, not in the earthquake, not in the fire, but in the still, small voice. Can you hear that silence now? The wind has died down. The leaves on the magnolia tree have stopped rustling. The whole world is holding its breath, waiting for the first drop. It is a holy silence, a peace that passes all understanding. Watch the corn stalks in the field across the road. They are standing tall and still like soldiers in a row, waiting for their orders from the sky. The humidity is rising. You can almost taste the electricity on your tongue. It feels like a promise being kept. Lord have mercy, it is beautiful. I remember a night just like this back in July of '65. The heat was so bad you could fry an egg on the sidewalk. We were all sitting out here just fanning ourselves with church bulletins, praying for relief, praying for just a little drop of cool water. And then we saw the clouds rolling in over the ridge, just like they are doing now. Big, dark, woolly blankets covering the blue, bringing the shade, bringing the comfort. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Smell that? That sharp tang of rain hitting the hot asphalt road? Petrogor, that is the name for it. but I just call it the scent of grace. The first drop is about to fall. I can feel the change in the pressure in my knees. Old bones know the weather better than the weatherman on the television. Close your eyes now, sugar. Rest your head on the back of the swing. Let's just rock back and forth, slow and steady, back and forth, like a cradle, like a boat on a calm sea. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He maketh us to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth us beside the still waters, even when the storm comes, especially when the storm comes. Here it comes now. Listen, pa-tap, pa-tap. The first few drops hitting the dry leaves of the hydrangea bush. Heavy drops, full of life, full of mercy. Don't open your eyes, just listen to the rhythm. It is beginning to pick up. A gentle drumming on the tin roof above us. The most beautiful music in the world. Better than any choir, better than any symphony. It is the lullaby of the heavens, washing over the roof, washing over the house, washing over your soul, wrapping you in a blanket of sound. You are safe here. You are loved here. Nothing can touch you here but the breeze and the spirit. Just breathe, in and out, slow like the molasses in winter, in and out. Are you still comfortable, sugar? Good. Just keep your eyes closed if you want to, or watch the show with me. The curtain is fully rising now. Listen to that change in the tempo. It started as a whisper, but now it is a conversation, a steady, rhythmic conversation between the clouds and the earth, and this old tin roof is the translator. There is nothing quite like the sound of rain on a tin roof. It is a sound that sings you to sleep. It is a sound that tells you everything is all right. It starts with a ping here and a ping there, and then it grows into a roar. But it is a soft roar, a white noise that drowns out the chaos of the world. Can you hear the different notes? There's the deep bass of the heavy drops hitting the flat metal. Thrum, thrum, thrum. And there's the high treble of the water splashing into the gutters. Tink, tink, tink. It is a symphony, darling, conducted by the wind. Look out at the yard now. The world is turning into a watercolor painting. Everything is soft and blurry. The sharp edges of the fence are gone. The big oak tree is just a dark green shape swaying in the gray. It looks like it is dancing, raising its leafy arms up to drink, thanking the Lord for the nourishment. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. Psalm 72. That is a promise of restoration. Just like the grass drinks the rain, your spirit is drinking in this rest, soaking it up, letting it reach the deep, dry places in your heart. The air is so cool now. Can you feel that draft coming off the wet grass? It feels like a cool cloth on a fevered forehead. The heat of the day is breaking. The fever of the summer is breaking. Pull that quilt up around your shoulders, just like that. Snuggle in deep. There is something so special about being warm when the world is wet. It makes you appreciate the shelter. It makes you thankful for the roof over your head. Look at the puddles forming in the driveway, little mirrors reflecting the gray sky. Every time a drop hits, it makes a circle, ripples spreading out and out, crossing over each other, just like our prayers. We send them up and they ripple out into eternity, touching shores we cannot see. And look right there at the edge of the porch. See that curtain of water falling straight down? It's like a wall of crystal beads separating us from the storm. We are in the sanctuary here. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That is where we are right now, sugar, under His shadow, and His shadow is safe. The smell of the rain has changed now. It is no longer just dust. Now it smells like green things growing. It smells like wet bark and pine needles. It is the perfume of life. Breathe it in deep. Fill your lungs with that clean, washed air. Let it clear your mind. Imagine that rain washing away every regret, every mistake, every harsh word spoken. They are all being washed away into the ditch, carried down to the creek, and from the creek to the river, and from the river to the sea, buried in the depths where they can't hurt you no more. You are washed clean tonight. Just listen to the steady drone. It is hypnotic, isn't it? It slows down your heartbeat. Ba-boom, ba-boom, matching the rhythm of the falling water. The thunder is rumbling now, but it is far away, over the hills. It sounds like furniture being moved in heaven's living room. Or maybe it is just the angels bowling. That's what my daddy used to tell me. It is a low, rolling sound, not a crack, not a bang, just a deep vibration that you feel in your chest. It feels strong, it feels powerful, but it is a gentle power, like a father humming a low note to soothe a child. The lightning flashes softly, just enough to light up the clouds from the inside, turning them a soft lavender for a split second, then fading back to gray. It is not angry lightning, it is just the sky blinking, watching over us. The rain is coming down harder now, a true summer downpour. The sound on the roof is a solid sheet of noise, but it is not loud. It is enveloping. It wraps you up like a cocoon. You couldn't hear the phone ring if you tried, and isn't that a blessing? No calls, no demands, no places to be. Just here, just now, with Nana and the rain. Watch the water running off the eaves. It creates a little trench in the dirt below, nature carving its own path. Water is soft, but it is persistent. Let justice roll down like waters, and righteousness like a mighty stream. Amos knew about the power of the water. It changes things, it moves things, just by keep on flowing. You don't have to force things in your life, honey. You just have to keep flowing, keep trusting, like the rain. Gravity does the work, God does the work. You just have to let go and fall where He leads you. The wind is picking up the spray. A fine mist is drifting onto the porch. It feels cool on your cheek, like a baptism. You are safe and dry on the swing, but that little mist reminds you that the power is real. Rock back and forth. The chains of the swing are squeaking softly, mixing with the sound of the rain. Squeak creak, squeak creak. It is the rhythm of generations. My mama sat here, her mama sat here, watching the same rain fall on the same fields. And now you are here, part of the chain, part of the story. You are never alone, darling. You are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses. And right now, they are all just enjoying the rain with you. Let your eyelids get heavy. Let your shoulders drop another inch. There is nowhere else you need to go. The rain has canceled the world for a little while and given you permission to rest. Just rest. Come on inside now, honey. Careful over the threshold. Let's pull this heavy wooden door shut. Push it hard until you hear the click. Click. There. Do you hear how the world changed? The roar of the rain has turned into a whisper. It is just a gentle hum against the window panes now. We have shut out the cold, we have shut out the night. You are in the heart of the home now. The living room is dim, lit only by the little lamp in the corner and the embers waiting in the fireplace. It smells like beeswax polish and old memories in here. Go on and sit in the big wing-back armchair. The velvet is crushed and soft. It is the color of crushed berries. It will hug you if you let it. I'm gonna stir up the fire. Watch me now. I take the iron poker. It is heavy and cold in my hand. Clank against the grate. I move the logs just so, exposing the glowing red heart of the wood. I'm gonna add a piece of fat wood. It is rich with resin. Smell that? It smells like pure pine forest. Now I strike a match. Scritch, flare. The flame catches the resin instantly. Snap, pop, crackle. The fire is waking up. It is stretching its orange arms up the chimney. Watch the flames dance, honey. They are mesmerizing. Blue at the base, yellow in the middle, and orange at the tips. They are licking the bark of the oak log, consuming the wood and giving back light. For our God is a consuming fire. Hebrews 12. But this fire is a comforting one. It casts long shadows on the walls. Look at them dancing, playing tag on the floral wallpaper. The warmth is spreading out into the room now. Can you feel it reaching your toes? It is a dry toaster warmth. It dries the dampness from your clothes. It melts the tension in your shoulders. Just stare into the flames. They say staring into a fire is the oldest form of television. Our ancestors did it for thousands of years. It connects us to them. I'm gonna reach over to the side table and pick up this old book. Can you see it in the firelight? The cover is worn burgundy cloth. The gold letters are faded. Church Hymnal. It has been taped together more times than I can count. Listen to the sound of the pages turning. Swish, crinkle. The paper is thin like onion skin. It feels soft and almost fabric-like between my fingers. It smells like vanilla and almond. That specific smell of old books. I love that smell. It smells like wisdom. Here is page 361. Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Look at the notes on the staff, little black dots marching across the page. My mama wrote a date in the margin here, August 10th, 1942. That was the day my daddy came home safe. She sang this song with tears in her eyes. You can almost feel the texture of the pencil mark. It is a testimony, sugar. Every page is a testimony. I'm gonna hum it for you, just a low hum. You know the tune. It is in your DNA. It vibrates in your chest. While the nearer waters roll, while the tempest still is high. The storm is outside, but we are safe in the cleft of the rock. The fire popped again, sending a little shower of sparks up the chimney, like fireflies going to heaven. The warmth is making you sleepy now. I can see your eyes getting heavy. The heat is radiating from the hearth. It feels like a heavy, warm blanket pressing down on you. The grandfather clock in the hall is ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It is the heartbeat of the house, slow and steady. It is not rushing anywhere, and neither are you. Time slows down in front of a fire. There is no past, there is no future. There is only this warm, glowing present. Look at the rug beneath your feet. The braided wool circles, red and blue and cream, worn flat by so many feet. It feels rough and grounding. Everything here has a story. Everything here is a friend. I turn another page. It is well with my soul. Horatio Spafford wrote that after he lost everything in the ocean. Can you imagine to have that much peace in the midst of a storm? That is the peace I want for you tonight. Peace like a river, attending your way. The firelight is softening now, settling down into a steady glow. The coals are turning into glowing jewels, rubies and garnets pulsing with heat. The light is amber and gold. It makes the room look like it is inside a jar of honey, sweet and thick and slow. Rest your head against the wing of the chair. Let the support hold you up. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. Let the chair do the work. Let the floor hold your feet. Let the fire warm your face. Let the hymns soothe your spirit. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. That is Psalm 91. This chair is like his wings. This house is like his wings. You are covered. You are hidden. The shadows are getting longer, but they are soft shadows, friendly shadows. The room is so quiet except for the fire and the clock and the faint rhythmic drumming of the rain outside. It feels like we are the only two people in the world, just you, me, and the good Lord. Breathe in the scent of the wood smoke. It is a primal smell. It speaks to the caveman part of your brain that says, I am warm, I am fed, I am safe. Let that feeling take over. Let your hands rest open in your lap, palms up, ready to receive rest, ready to let go. The page turns one last time, softly, quietly, ready for sleep. Come along now, sugar. Let's leave the warmth of the fire behind. It will keep the house warm while we sleep. Take my hand. We are walking towards the stairs. Listen to the old house settling down for the night. Creak, groan. It is just the wood expanding and contracting, breathing like a living thing. Up the wooden steps we go. 1, 2, 3. Your hand on the banister feels the smooth, cool varnish. The shadows from the street lamp outside are stretching across the hallway, long and lazy shadows. Here is your room, the guest room at the end of the hall, right under the eaves. It is the quietest room in the house. I left the window cracked open just a tiny bit so you can smell the rain and hear it clearer. The air in here is cool. It smells like lavender sachets and cedar wood and fresh, clean cotton. Look at the bed. It is a high iron bed frame painted white. It looks like a cloud waiting to catch you. The sheets are crisp and white. They were dried on the clothesline in the sunshine yesterday. They still hold the smell of the sun and the wind. Go on, climb up. The mattress is soft but firm. It sinks just enough to hold you. Slide your legs down between the cool sheets. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? That shock of coolness against your warm skin. It tells your body it is time to shut down. Lie back, let your head sink into the pillow. It is a feather pillow, fluffed up high. It cradles your neck perfectly. Now let me cover you up. I'm pulling up the sheet, smooth and clean, and now the blanket, a soft wool blanket for warmth. And finally, the quilt. This is my masterpiece, a double wedding ring pattern. I stitched every loop and every star. Feel the weight of it, honey. It is heavy. It presses down on you gently, like a hug that doesn't end. That weight is good for the soul. It anchors you to the bed. It anchors you to the earth. You are tucked in tight now, burritoed in love. I'm gonna tuck the edges in around your sides, making sure no drafts can get in. You are sealed in warmth. Listen to the rain now. Up here, right under the roof, it sounds different. It is closer, intimate. Tap, tap, tap against the glass pane. It sounds like gentle fingers drumming, asking to come in but staying out. The wind is whistling softly around the eaves, a low, mournful sound that makes you glad to be inside. Look at the window. The rain is streaming down the glass, distorting the light from the yard, turning the world into a blur of gray and silver. There is nothing out there you need to see. Everything you need is right here, under this quilt. I'm going to turn off the bedside lamp now. Click. The room plunges into darkness. But it is not a scary darkness. It is a velvet darkness, soft and thick. Your eyes adjust slowly. You can see the outline of the dresser, the rocking chair in the corner, standing guard. I am sitting on the edge of the bed for a moment. Can you feel my presence? I am here to pray a hedge of protection around you. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. That is your verse for tonight. Peace and safety. Imagine 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of your bed, tall and strong, wings folded, swords sheathed. They are watching over you. Nothing can cross their line. Your breathing is getting slower now. I can hear it. In, out, deep and rhythmic. Your body is heavy, so heavy you couldn't move a finger if you wanted to, and you don't want to. You are sinking deeper into the mattress, floating on a sea of feathers. The sound of the rain is becoming a drone, a steady white noise that fills your head, pushing out all thoughts, pushing out all lists, pushing out all worries. There is only the rain and the warmth and the dark. I'm going to leave you now, sugar. I will leave the door ajar so you are not alone. Sleep deep, sleep without dreams, or dream of green pastures and still waters. God is holding you in the palm of His hand all through the night. He never sleeps, so you can. Let go. Drift away on the river of rain. Down, down, down. Good night, honey. Good night. Amen.